Hi, welcome to my final presentation for the semester for Health 698 Practicum Experience at Region 8 for Worksite Wellness Program. Next slide. So overview of Region 8. So the mission for the region is to improve the health of Texans by providing essential public health programs and services to people in South Central. So the Worksite Wellness Program is part of a community health improvement, and it is located at the headquarters, which is in San Antonio. There are about 206 employees, and there are 14 field offices in the region. So background, the Worksite Wellness was instituted based on the 2021 needs assessment results that was generated. And out of the results shows that 22% of the employees in the region are considered healthy, and 16% are overweight, and 62% are obese. And aside the BMI status of the region, about 50% of the employees are considered to be insufficiently active. That means they are not getting the either the required number of hours per week to be considered active, or they are not active at all. So based on the 2021 needs assessment, I created a logic model that was going to be my guide for the semester to help bring improvement in the BMI status of the region, and also improve on the physical activity of the employees in the region. So some of my objectives were to reduce physical inactivity to 25% by the end of the semester, and also to increase the percentage of employees in the healthy BMI zone by 30% by the end of the semester. Next slide. So based on the logic model that was designed, I came up with some of the activities or the designs, that initiatives that were going to be used to achieve the objectives that were set. So mindfulness practices was one, whereby mindfulness practices were shared with employees every week. Cooking club was another initiative where we share recipes, eating healthy, saving money, what to do and what not to do when cooking or shopping for groceries. Another initiative was Lunch and Learn, where we share activities, lessons on ways to improve your health status, or ways to improve your sleeping habits, ways to improve emotional and psychological health. And this was done once in a month. Bits and Tips was a newsletter that was released every 2 weeks, and they share tips on eating healthy, doing what is required and needed to stay healthy and active, eating well, sleeping well, managing stress, and etc. And that was done every 2 weeks. Get Fit Texas Challenge is a statewide challenge that is done by the state of Texas, and is to encourage all Texas employees to be active. And this is a 10-week challenge whereby employees are to complete at least a minimum of 150 hours for 6 weeks to be successful in the challenge. And then the bulletin board is where we post notices and information to help employees. And then the chili cook-off was done to create morale, to create a healthy challenge among the employees, and also to enjoy some good chilies with each other. Next slide. So some of the activities that were completed or done, if you look at the left side of the slide, is the bulletin board where we posted some information on the board. The top right is a self-love and compassion, where this was a mindfulness program that was shared with the employees. And then the bottom right is is uh, is for the cooking club that we shared how to plan your weekly meals with the employees. Next slide. So after the initiative, so we conducted another needs assessment, and this is the results of the current needs assessment that was conducted in 2023. So the result shows that now we have 30% of the employees are now considered healthy. 23% are overweight, and then 47 are obese. This is a huge improvement in the region. Consider that about 62 were obese and then 22 were healthy. So this is a huge improvement. And then on the physical activity, now we have about 77% of the employees are now considered physically active, and that is a huge improvement for the region. Next slide. So other activities, other areas were also looked at, such as sleep, such as emotional stress, such as stress management, and things that are seen as barriers for that are seen as barriers and are not helping the employees to attain their health goals that they have set for themselves. And then so based on that, some of the recommendations and lessons learned, which is the next slide, is to review some of the interventions that were used this semester. So though we achieved success in our objectives and goals, still the interventions needs to be reassessed to know which one works better and which one needs to be changed. So another one is to get management involved, as not all the employees participate in the activities and then the initiatives that were being done. So getting management involved, looking at the benefits of worksite wellness and ways to get each and everyone involved so that everyone will benefit in the region. Another one is limited resources. There are instances where my preceptor needs um, to adjust for in order to cover some areas, and because of resources that are limited, personnel, finance, and etc. So as a public health personnel, one of the lessons that I learned is that you need to be ready to work with the limited resources that you have. So another one is the dynamism of public health. The public health is continually changing. The public health practice that you do today might not be the same tomorrow, so you need to be ready to change. And then working in a hybrid environment, as this program, I had to work in both in person and then on virtual. So this sums up my summary and my program for Worksite Wellness for Region 8. I want to use this opportunity to thank everyone for the help throughout the semester. Thank you.